What's up, fuckers? Anyway. So. Oh shit, everybody left. What the fuck? Come on. So, we're gonna be talking about the first time I got caught smoking marijuana, bro. That marijuana. I'm not gonna call it Mary Jane. I'm not Chains for real, bro. Anyway. So, my first time getting caught was not... Like, I did not have a very long run before I got caught smoking weed. And, like... I don't even know how the fuck I got caught. Ask my goddamn mom that. I have no clue how we got caught, bro. No idea. But, yeah, it just happened. It was a whack-ass story. So, me and the homeboy that got us the connect to the plug, last episode in this series is, like, his cousin. His cousin is coming down. So, I'm going to call our homeboy here, I'm going to call him Weed Merch, because he had a lot of weed-themed merchandise. Like weed belts, like pins and shit, and like stickers. Like, typical middle school stoner right here, you know what I mean? And then we'll just call the cousin Cuzzo, because I never talked to this guy after this. Like, like, we fucking hated each other's guts for like a solid like 2 years, and they were saying they were gonna pull up on me and shit. Anyway. 11-year-old little kid getting told that he's gonna get pulled up on by a 15-year-old. Anyway, so we know his cousin's coming down. We know Cuzzo is coming down, and we'd been planning this for a couple days at school because we know that Cuzzo is gonna have some weed, you know, some carts and shit. And he's gonna have some Nick. And so I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm so down to go chill with you and your cousin. Like, 1000%, my guy. Like, I am so down for that shit. Like, so down. Because, like, I had only, like, smoked, like, maybe 5 times up until this point. Like, you know, like, 5 sessions up until this point. Which was not a lot before I got caught. Oh, shit. So, we know the homeboy's coming down. And he lived marginally, like, far away, but not, like, too much. So, it's another fresh-ass day, fresh out of the middle school, bro. We ride the bus back down. I get off at his stop. We chill at his crib for a little bit at Weed Merch Guy's house. Now, at Weed Merch Guy's house, I'm just gonna call him Merch. I'll just call him Merch. At Merch's house, right? His mom don't give a fuck what we do. Like, bro. Like, I would fucking bum his mom's, like, cigarette butts that she wouldn't fucking use, and, like, it was totally cool. What the fuck? Why did I get kicked? Anyway. Ah, shit, I just quit my fucking game. So, the way, like, this, like, ends up playing out is, like, it doesn't really make sense. It's never made sense to me, at least. You know, it was a fucking whack day. It was just whack. Like, what was going on was just whack. If I'm being honest, it was just whack. So, we pull up Me and Merch pull up at his grandpa's house because that's where his cousin is going to be staying for the night, right? Grandma and Grandpa are home. We start talking to them. Eventually, Grandma leaves to go pick up Cuzzo. Now, Cuzzo lived probably, I want to say, like 30, 40 minutes away. So, not a big deal, right? Like I can chill with homeboy and his grandpa for a fat minute. You know, it's not that bad. We start talking to Merch's grandpa, right? And this dude, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck was going on. This dude was his grandpa. And I don't mean no disrespect by this at all, because this like is a real dude with like a real grandpa, and I'm not sure if his grandpa has since passed or not, and I want to be respectful. But his grandpa was a little bit fucking nuts, if I'm being honest. Like his grandpa was talking about like aliens in Area 51 and shit to like 11-year-olds just trying to smoke weed at his house. Like, uh, I don't know. I was laughing. I was having a good time, and I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was kind of like, if I'm being honest, I was kind of egging the schizophrenia on. You know, I was edging him into it a little bit, which granted I should have not done. But you know, what the fuck you gotta do? So he's like talking about aliens in Area 51 and shit, and like how he's gonna board up his windows because I don't even remember. It was just some random like government agency, dude. Like just some like government like thing that he was talking. Like it wasn't like the CIA or the like, FBI or none of that shit. He was. I think he was talking about like the Biden administration because yeah, Biden was president during the time. Like this is like back when Among Us was like still the shit. Um, and so like he's talking about like the yeah it was the fucking Biden administration. He's talking about how he's gonna board up his windows and shit because the Biden administration is gonna come and get him. And I'm just fucking sitting there and I'm like, dude, this guy's fucking nuts. This guy's fucking crazy. Anyway, Grandma gets back, dude, and as he's like mid rant about this shit, like she tells him to shut the fuck up. She tells like his wife tells him to stop being schizo for like 3 fucking seconds, and he ends up just getting pissed off at her and sitting down in the fucking living room. Anyway, Cuzzo's here now, right? Let's move on to the drug part of the story, where we get drugs and we do drugs, and why you all are here because either you're only here because you want to hear a good funny story, and you're just chilling in bed, or you like haven't done drugs before and you want to do them. It's really not all that shit, bro. It's really not all that shit. It's just it's not like really like super detrimental to your health unless you're doing like crazy shit like I was, getting sent to the hospital and shit. Like as long as you're just smoking, it's just expensive, bro. That's all I gotta say. It's just expensive. Anyway, so we go up the stairs. Like I don't know how to explain like how this was set up, and I believe Merch, our homeboy, which is what I'm calling him, if you need a reminder, Merch had like an uncle or like some like I think he was a little bit like developmentally challenged, his uncle, and that's why he was still living there. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I could be just he was just chilling at the parents' crib, until he was like 35. Which hey, I don't blame him. His economy's bad. Anyway, Unc is like we walk up this fucking teeny ass stairway. I mean, like this stairway is probably like 3 feet wide by 3 feet, and this little ass hallway leads up to this like like almost I want to say like weird little like attic hallway thingy. This hallway is not a very long hallway. It's like 4 feet long. You know, it's like 4 feet placed directly in the center of like the 3 feet connecting to two rooms of 3 feet of stairway connecting to the two rooms. You know what I mean? So Unk is in one room, and the homeboy's Cuzzo is going to be staying in the other. So we go into the homeboy Cuzzo's room, right? Oh, fuck. We go into the homeboy Cuzzo's room, and like it's just like it wasn't like it didn't like smell bad or anything. Like it wasn't like bad. It wasn't good smelling either. It just smelled like old air, like old ass air. And so, like, and it's like dark. Like there's a light in this room, but it's like one of those like it's a fluorescent one, like one of the like ones with like the like actual filament instead of in it instead of like the LED ones. And so it's old as fuck. Like this light bulb's old as fuck. And so the room's dark as shit. And so the homeboy's cousin sits down and he pulls out like three like vapes. Like two of them are zeroed, obviously. Like this is some 15-year-old kid, bro, with like no like actual like I don't think he like had a like actual plug. Like I think like that like he had a relationship built with this plug. You know, like you usually do. I don't think he had this because he pulls out two like zeroed but not burnt geek bars, and then this other fucking disposable Nick that I don't even remember the brand. I don't know. I think it was a Raz or some shit. If I'm being correct, I think it was a Raz. Anyway, and then he pulls out two carts. Now I believe one was a like it was just a fried bar, like, and I hate on them all you want, bro. Hate on the carts, hate on all that. It's true. They're kind of shit. Like they burn your throat. They're just fucking jacking you up on a shit ton of THC. It's true. It's true. But if you want to get fucked up, like, and you really want to get fucked up without having a whole rig and shit, it's really the way to go. Anyway, so he pulls out those two carts and he pulls out a bottle of NyQuil. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm not taking that. Like, I'm sitting here. I'm like, thinking like, oh yeah, that's for like to help him sleep and shit. You know, like maybe he gets a little homesick or some shit. This dude fucking starts taking like back-to-back rips with his cousin off the cart. Like they eventually pass it to me. Like I take like a good fat like 3-ish rips. I'm hitting the Nick. You know, it's a vibe. He unscrews the fucking cap, like strips the plastic away from this cap of NyQuil. You know what I mean? Like the little plastic over the cap, and he downs half the bottle in my face. And now, meanwhile, I'm absurdly new to this type of shit. Like I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You're like gonna give yourself poisoning or some shit. I mean, little did I know that was like kind of the point. You know, robo tripping is kind of just poisoning yourself and then tweaking out for a long time. Anyways, he offers the other half to me because my homeboy, his cousin, doesn't want to do that shit. Now, I probably should have like, you know, this probably should have been like a little bit like of a red flag that like the homeboy didn't want to do no robo tripping, you know, with us. So I chugged the other half You know, he has me take a couple more rips off the pen, and we're just hitting the nick. All right, his fucking grandma, the homeboy's grandma, leaves. Right, so we think we're cooling and shit. She comes back, and she's got just hella snacks, bro. Like, and when I say hella snacks, it was nothing, bro. Like we had fucking like great value thing of root beer, like 2 liter of root beer, and like a bag of Doritos. Like that's what she got us, and we were like, holy shit! Like that's how faded we were. We were like, holy shit! Oh my god, fuck yeah, dude! Top eats, top eats. Like, what did we used to call it? Like some zesty shit, like the shit smack or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember what we used to call it. I know that there was a slang for it. I'm getting older, I guess. Not really. I mean, I feel old compared to Gen Alpha, but you know. Anyway, that shit doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck about that. I give a fuck about what happens next. So, like, dude, there's no way his grandma couldn't tell that we were fucked up. Like, especially me and the cousin. Like, me and the cousin could, like, barely walk down the stairs. Like, we were fucking falling down these stairs. And, like, these are, like, freaky, like, I wouldn't say old. They're just, like, the kind of creaky wood steps. You know what I mean? Like, just steps that creak. Alright? They just creak. And so, like, we grab our food. We go back up. And, like, I'm like, bro, I gotta piss. Y'all got a bathroom? And he's like, yeah. And the homeboy's like, yeah, but it's in, like, you have to go through the grandparents' room to, like, get to it. And I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that. So, like, I go outside, and you know what? And he's like, you know what? I need to take a piss too. And cousin's like, I need to take a piss too. So we just all go outside, and we go out to the shed. We take a couple fucking hits in the shed off the carts. And, like, we walk up to this bush, and, like, bro, I was so fucking faded, right? I had probably, like, taken, like, 10 rips, like, 10 good, decent rips off of this cart, like, as a lightweight. And the NyQuil, too, dude. And the NyQuil. And so, and if you don't know, NyQuil, all, like, besides, like robo tripping, it's got, like, a good, like, shot or two of alcohol in it. It's just not really, like, listed on it because, like, you're not supposed to consume it for the alcohol in it. You know, it's I would not do not drink NyQuil hoping to get drunk. It really just, I would just say the alcohol boosted the high, and then, like, the robo tripping as well. You know, it just kind of fucked me up, and I was also, like, already super blitzed. And so, like, we go and we're taking a piss in this bush, and, like, we get back up in the crib. Bro, we fucking we go upstairs, and I sit down, and I'm like, yo, mud, my ass is kind of wet. What the fuck? And I look down, bro. I had piss all over the front of myself, bro. Like, in the back, like, it was all in my drawers and shit. Like, I was so faded. Like, when I walked up to this bush in their backyard to take a piss, like, I had unzipped my pants and shit, but I never like whipped it out of the fucking boxers, and so I just fucking pissed all over my boxers, bro. And so, like, that's how fucking I was straight sticking. All right, like, I was so fucking faded. We end up, like, they're like, yo, they're all laughing at me and shit. Like, they're not assholes. Like, these guys aren't assholes. Like, they're chill. Like that. They're all laughing. They're not being dicks about it. They're not being like, yo, what the fuck? They're just like, yo, bro, get some paper towels and just, like, try not to get piss all over my room. You know? So, eventually the cuzzo wants to go to sleep. And so, we leave his house at, like, 11 o'clock. And we're chilling at the homeboy Merch's crib. and I'm still fucking geeking. I'm sticking, and now I've got piss all over myself. And I'm spending the night at Merch's house. Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm spending the night at his crib, and like, there's a fucking knock on the door. I'm like, what? And like, I hear my parents. Bro, they had somehow just found out. Like, I had told nobody. I had said nothing to this event about anybody because I did not want anybody to ruin my time as an 11-year-old getting fucking blitzed out of his mind. I did not want anybody to ruin that. For this exact fucking reason. It still happened. I have no fucking clue to this day how my parents found out. No idea. Mystery. Scooby-Doo shit. Completely. They just showed up and they were like, they tried to pretend not to be mad, not to, like, freak out, like not to, like, be rude to, like, my homeboy's mom, you know what I mean? So they just told her, like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell them that, like, I was gonna be staying the night, blah 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 blah. That's what they told her. Bro, they take me home and they're pissed, dog. They're mad. Like, they knew everything. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, how do you know that this is like exactly what happened? Like, how do you know all this? Never told me. I never found out. All I know is that there was a wedding the next day, and I woke up the next day still high, and I went to this wedding, like, this 11-year-old kid, like, and he, like, still, like, kind of high, you know what I mean, the next morning. And then after I got back from this wedding, because I was kind of forced to go with my family, a fucking cop! There's a cop outside. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, who snitched? I'm like, who snitched? How? Anyways, it pisses me off. Like, dude, but this cop let me off so nicely. Alright? And if you're watching this, Mr. Policeman, Little Picky, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Because you could have very well, like, fucked my shit up way earlier than I fucked my own shit up in life. And I appreciate you for that, man. Like, he did not write me down nothing for nothing. He did not write me down for shit. But I didn't really tell him anything either because, like, he already knew what happened. Like, he knew what was going on. And I was like, I just told him, like, you know what's happening. Like, that is the story. Like, and I don't know what it is about people, but whenever, like, I get in trouble, like, for doing some fucking stupid shit with somebody, like, that I'm not, like, super, like, tight with, like, they always end up getting pissed off at me for, like, snitching or some shit, and I'm like, I didn't tell them shit. Like, we were fucked from the beginning. Like, I don't know how, but we got fucked. And, like, man, that shit made me mad, too. And so, like, me and Merch, the homeboy, we ended up having beef for a good, like, year and a half. No, a good 2 years after this. Like, genuinely, like, he and his cousin told me, like, they were gonna pull up and shit. Like, on Snapchat one day. I was freaking out. Granted, it was whatever. They didn't really do much. Like, bro, we were, like, middle schoolers. Nobody's pulling on anybody. And the tensions were in high school a little bit, too. But we ended up, like, resolving it. Like, we don't hang out, but, like, I can at least walk by him without, like, me and him wanting to, like, rip each other's balls off. And, I feel like that's valid. For what happened. I'll never, maybe one day I'll figure out how I got caught doing that shit. But until then, I'll never know. So that was my first time getting caught. If you enjoyed this video, I'm not going to tell you to do shit because I don't give a fuck, and I'm probably not going to get any views anyways. I'm guilt tripping y'all right now, on God. But I'm a piece. I'm going to make the next episode. Because the next episode, I believe, is where shit kind of starts to hit the fucking fan. And, like, it escalated, like, so quickly, my drug use, for no reason. Like, I went from, like, just smoking weed and, like, doing normal, like, middle schooler shit. Like, bad-ass middle schooler shit. To, like, full-on, like, drug addicts, like, hospital, now, please, help, type shit. So, hope you fuck with the third one that I'm going to be making. Hope you fuck with the second one. Hope you fuck with the first one. I'm just here to tell y'all about the good times I've been having in my life and shit. And the bad times, because a lot of this shit wasn't fun. Okay? Don't do drugs, kids. Capiche, bitch. Ah, fuck. Can't, man, how the fuck I can't fucking figure out how to fucking. God damn, Bobby. God damn it, Bobby.